Richie, thanks for joining us. Congratulations. That really was a huge performance and a massive result.
Yeah, it had a bit of everything. I thought we started the game really well, but against these, if you allow the ball to be one side, you allow them to switch it to the right, they then get it to the wing back, especially the right wing back is dangerous. He's got a really good amount of assists this year. Then the dangerous, that happened for the corner that led to the goal. We didn't defend the corner really well. And then we kind of controlled lots of little bits in the first half, but without really testing them until like probably 25 minutes gone. We started getting down this right-hand channel with practice runs. We got a good goal from that. And in second half, I thought we deserved it. And then the probably last 5 or 6 minutes of normal time. And then when Prats gets sent off, listen, they're good, aren't they? They scored loads of late goals. They've done it for 2-3 years. They put balls in, they're big. They're bringing Fletcher on, who's experienced and big, clever, glancing it. They're bringing Marriott on. So the threats are there. But what we've shown is quality, 2 great finishes, and then the desire from several people at the end to put the bodies on the line, to block shots, to head balls away. And it was some outstanding performance defensively, because football's tactically okay, talent, speed, technique, it's all about that. But sometimes at the end of the day, you need heart, desire and grit. And I think the last 10 minutes, we was really good at that.
Darren Pratley's energy was amazing, especially in the first half, and that contributed to Charlie Kelman's goal. Yeah,
when the wing back jumps, we knew that we could bring the left centre back inside and get racing down at Chowan, whether it be Prats or Donnelly or Kelman, and it worked well for us 2 or 3 times. We didn't do it quite as much on the left hand side, although at half time we sorted that out, and first 2 or 3 attacks down this left hand side we got in a good position. But they're difficult to play against. The Prats was excellent. He led us, but it was loads and loads. And I don't want to single anyone out, because that was a squad effort. The subs that had come on, I'm looking over my shoulder. I'm looking 60. I'm thinking we've got some unbelievable subs. I wanted to make the game as athletic as possible, because I knew that we had athletes on the bench coming on. It's hard for me at the moment. People like Dylan have done tremendous. DJ's done brilliant, but it was difficult to get them on the pitch. We need height. So Dan Aggie and Azim was good, not just give us the outlet with the pace, but also give us that physicality with long throws and crosses in the box.
2 very good goals. I think it's 14 for the season now for Charlie Kelman.
Listen, I thought Kelman was outstanding all night. Ran channels, got hold of it, was a threat, great finish. And the second one's a sensational strike as well. Difficult technique that. A lot of players try and slash it out. It goes over the bar, or they'll shank it into the ground. Technically, he's a superb footballer. And that's a couple of real special strikes in the last few weeks, so long may that continue.
As you say, the bodies were laid on the line in those closing stages. It was fast, it was frantic, it was brave.
By both teams, they went for it, they chucked everything at us, and credit to them for that. But when they do that, you have to stand up and, I mean, the chance at the end, we should make it 3-1. But then from the goalkeeper's kick, it's a great kick, it puts Prats in a difficult position against someone who's lively in Marriott. And we go down to 10 men. That means that then you know that 10 men you can't cover all the space in the pitch. So there's more balls coming in your box, and you're a little bit worried. But listen, the subs that came on, 2 centre backs was outstanding. Romani outstanding, Dan Happ outstanding, Don Ball, and to be fair to Sweens, has not played a long time, and for him to make that block, a header as well, but the clearance off the line from Josh is safe. I think it's difficult for Josh, it took a deflection, but for Sweens to clear it off the line was a fantastic effort by him.
How is Jack Simpson?
Jack Simpson rolled on his ankle, so obviously he might have come back, but we couldn't afford to wait 4 or 5 minutes, because they was quite clever. I thought he started dragging our 4s a little bit deeper and then just missing them out, and he's playing 2 for 2 with 2 physical players. That if you get one wrong ricochet against you, they can be right at you. It nearly happened a couple of times, but yeah.
Is Jack Curry okay?
He's fine, nothing wrong with him, but I took a decision that there's a couple of players that we've rested in recent weeks. Donnelly's had a rest, Kelman's had a rest, Azima's come in and been exposed to first team football 90 minutes. Romani Edmonds-Green has not played a lot, been exposed to 90 minutes. So it's my job to recognise when I start seeing signs about fatigue, and I was just worried about Jack. You can't hold Jack back. Everything he does is 100% commitment. I thought we was going to miss him tonight, and we did at times, but I thought Sweens was was really, really good, especially when we got into him at half time and play with more tempo, more pace. You're athletic, you can run, you've got good quality, so use it. And I thought second half he was outstanding. But Jack's fine, we just needed to rest him.
And no doubt you're looking at the whole squad as you plan for the next 2 games, Bolton and then Birmingham.
100%. Bolton's a big pitch. Jack Curry will come back in because he's been outstanding. And Sweens does understand that. I spoke to Sweens yesterday, I think it was yesterday, and said, you know, I nearly said, I think I've done you've been hard done by, but you've not. It's just that Jack Curry's been outstanding, and as a footballer, as a teammate, you have to respect that he's been brilliant. But it's also important that we keep Sweens and others part of it, and tonight he was a big part of why we won, and I'm really pleased for him. But yeah, he's going to be, like Galbraith might need a rest. We took Prats out. We've said to Prats, you can only play 1 game a week. It was my mistake when I played against him, against Stockport. But when Dan Aggie's getting back to, you know, everything that Dan Aggie does is sprinting, so it's tough. It takes a bit longer to get him back to fitness. But like I say, the squad is good. So I moaned for a squad last January, so I've moaned for it this January, and I've got it, so I have to use it.
You certainly are. The club laid on free transport for the travelling fans, over 6 coaches and over 500 fans here. They played their part, didn't they, Richie?
Yeah, outstanding from minute one. I think we give them a performance that was brave. It gave them something to shout about, and I hope they all have a safe travel back. They deserve it because they've been outstanding for a number of weeks now, and they're a big part of this group. The group are confident, they're exciting, and off the back of that you need a tremendous set of supporters, and we've got that.
And finally for me, Richie, can I have an update on some of those longer term casualties? I think we start with Omar Beckles.
Bex has decided not to have an operation, so we expect him to probably be about another 6 weeks.
And Ollie O'Neill?
Ollie O'Neill potentially might be back for maybe Charlton.
And Theo Archibald?
Theo and Jordan Graham will be this season. Yeah.